One day, the wife secretly transferred 500,000 yuan to her younger brother so he could buy a luxury car. This wasn't ordinary money. It was the savings the husband and wife had built up over many years for their retirement and their child's education. When the husband discovered the transfer in the bank records, he didn't argue or question his wife. He simply put his phone away and continued living as if nothing had happened. Meanwhile, the wife's brother received the money and immediately bought an expensive car. He drove around every day, showing off and disturbing people on the streets. At night, he would invite his friends over for food and drinks. Whenever he met someone, he proudly told them, "My sister is amazing. She has my brother-in-law completely under control. The money in their family is basically mine whenever I need it." The wife became increasingly proud of herself as well. At home, she acted calm and confident, but she constantly accused her husband of being stingy. She would say, "We are a family. Helping my brother is more important. What's the big deal about 500,000 yuan? You can earn it back." But her husband remained silent. He continued cooking on time, taking care of their child, and looking after both sides of the family. To everyone else, he appeared weak and submissive, but nobody knew that he had quietly started collecting evidence of every transfer and every unreasonable expense. Soon, the first major problem appeared. The wife's brother was driving his new car when he got into an accident and damaged another vehicle. The compensation and repair costs were more than 100,000 yuan. Instead of paying anything himself, he immediately went to his sister and demanded that she ask her husband for the money. The wife then forced her husband to pay. When he refused, she threatened him, saying, "If you won't help my brother, I'll take our child to my parents' house and never come back." Still, the husband didn't explain himself. He simply recorded every unreasonable expense and kept all the evidence. Because he always tolerated her behavior, his wife became even more aggressive. Eventually, she took all of his bank cards and gave him only a small amount of pocket money every day. The husband lived a simple life, eating ordinary food and buying nothing expensive for himself. Yet his wife continued spending large amounts of money on her family. Her brothers soon became even greedier. They started planning to buy a new house and secretly discussed using the family's existing property as collateral for a loan. One of the brothers was also preparing expensive wedding gifts, expecting to continue depending on his brother-in-law even after marriage. The wife secretly copied the property documents and contacted a real estate agent without telling her husband. She was planning to sell or mortgage the house and use the money for her family. But what she didn't know was that her husband had already seen through their plan. The moment he discovered that the family savings had been transferred, he had taken precautions to protect the property. He made sure the house could not simply be mortgaged or used as collateral without his knowledge. Their entire plan collapsed. Furious that her plans had failed, the wife decided to confront her husband publicly. She took her parents and brothers to his workplace and caused a huge scene in front of everyone. She accused him of being selfish, greedy, and heartless. She claimed that he cared more about property than his own family and didn't even care about his son's future. Her brothers joined in and publicly humiliated him, but the husband remained completely calm. For months, everyone had mistaken his silence for weakness. They didn't realize that he had been quietly collecting evidence the entire time. Every bank transfer, every unreasonable expense, every demand for money. For more videos, subscribe to our channel.